It's time for a Christmastime stroll at the Magic Kingdom. Hey everyone, it's Herb from Roller Walt, and welcome to another live broadcast from the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. It is a sunny Saturday morning. Christmastime crowds have definitely come out, and it is a busy day here at the Magic Kingdom. There was a long wait to get through the Ticket and Transportation Center parking. There was a long wait to get through security, and a little bit of a wait to get through the tap styles here. But it is good to be in the Magic Kingdom. It is a beautiful day. It is 72 on the way up to 78. It's going to be a beautiful Saturday. Susan, Linda, Tracy, hello to all of you. Thank you for being here. Sorry for the tardy start, but things just took longer than I expected. Emily says, loves the blue sky. Looking good. Mitchell, welcome. Thank you for rope dropping with me. Even though it's not quite a rope drop, it's still good to be here. Barbie, hello to you. It's nice to see you. Jim, good morning. Hope that all of you had a wonderful Christmas time. You're maybe enjoying a little bit of rest, I hope. It's hard to believe that 2025 is on our doorstep. Krista, Judy, Jim, good morning to all of you. Welcome. I was not able to secure a Lightning Lane multi-pass for today because by the time I checked out the availability, which was right at 7 o'clock on Wednesday, everything was pushed into the afternoon already. It's great to see the Walt Disney World Railroad coming past. Rudy, Barbara, Shannon, hello to you. Good morning. Welcome to the Magic Kingdom. So we have 72 degrees here today in the Magic Kingdom. I'd love to hear what the temperature and the weather looks like where you are. It's a beautiful day with clear blue skies. Anne-Marie from Queens. Vicky's got some rain in Georgia. Christine says, a beautiful morning, loves the sound of the train. Here you leave today and enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy. John, Happy New Year to you. So this week, between Christmas and New Year's, the Once Upon a Time Christmas Parade is being presented during the day. Usually it's only available during Christmas party times, and the evening is a hard-ticketed event. So my plan for today is to do this broadcast, the typical Saturday morning 10 a.m. broadcast, for an hour or so. I take a little bit of time to recharge my phone, and then at noon Eastern, I am hoping to do a live broadcast of the Christmas parade here at the Magic Kingdom. Looking forward to seeing it. It's been a while. Hi, Amy Peterson. Rudy's got 48 in New Jersey. Jody, 47. A rainy week. Helen's got 44. So some chilly temperatures, but not bone chilling. Christmas treats here in Town Square looking very good. You can see the flags are blowing a little bit. Got a bit of a breeze here, but it's very nice. Paul, hello to you in Rhode Island. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Linda, good morning. Partly sunny and mild. Heather from Central New York, freezing rain forecast. Now that sounds cool. Debbie asked if if Disney's made any announcements about an impact to the Walt Disney World Railroad based on the construction of the Villains Land coming to the Beyond Big Thunder Mountain area. So no, to the best of my knowledge, Disney has not yet made an announcement about the impact of that construction project on the train. We do know that Big Thunder Mountain is going down for about a year in early January for a significant refurbishment. And we do know that Disney has plans for that Villains Land, but we don't really have the details on when. In addition to the Villains Land, Disney's going to be starting to work on the Cars Land, which is taking over the Rivers of America and Frontierland. And that area, Disney's already filed permits. Some have already gone back and forth. So I think that, even though it's not directly adjacent to the train, could also have an impact because Disney's going to need to move a lot of equipment and supplies into that Rivers of America spot. So stay tuned. We'll see what happens regarding the train. It would not surprise me if there's another extended downtime for the Walt Disney World Railroad. Janine, Flushing, New York is 42 degrees. Charlie from Pensacola, hello to you. Susan says it's nice in Florida. That it is. Meredith from New Orleans, good to see you. Jessica, 42 degrees. Robin, good morning to you. Well, my gimbal is looking a little jittery here. It's a little strange. Pat, hello to you in New Hampshire. David, Merry Christmas to you. I think I see the issue of the gimbal. It wasn't quite centered in the frame, so that should be better. Terry, thank you for sharing the live broadcast. Appreciate that. It's a great way to get the word out. A big encouragement to me. Thank you so much. Melissa is booking a trip for September. Good time to come. So we definitely have the Christmas time crowds this week between Christmas and New Year's. Is traditionally the busiest week at the Magic Kingdom and all the Walt Disney World parks. Makes sense. People are off. Many people are off from work. It's beautiful weather. It's a good time to come if you like the crowds. But it's a fun and exciting time to be here. Elmer's a Main Street fan, me as well. Love it with the Christmas decorations out. There is nothing like Main Street lit up at night at Christmas time with Christmas party Snope. That is magical. Kate says, how about a shameless plug? And Phil as well. I'm getting the double prompt from both of you. Thank you. You win the award, my undying appreciation for prompting the shameless plug for the Pin of the Month Club. If you or anyone you know would like a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every single month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. So it looks like we have the Friendship Fair happening here in the castle stage. If we can make our way up, we'll check out a few minutes of it. Today's a day for a stroll. It could be a day for the People Mover. At least I want to see what the standby line looks like, because the People Mover is a people eater. It's got a huge capacity, so if that's got a line, you know things are crazy. It almost feels like the show is going to come to an end, but we're still going to go. Tom, hello to you. Loretta, good morning. Thank you for being here, Loretta. Nice to see you. Magic feels like home. Tracy, Merry Christmas to you. All right, Mickey's Friendship Fair is wrapping up. But it was fun to hear the music and see the fireworks. You got a good spot for that. Al, Merry Christmas to you. Vincent has 5 days to go. Can't wait to wear his World of Walt t-shirt. Thank you so much for that. Thanks to all of you who have made purchases this past year from the t-shirt shop or the Magical Countdown calendar or the Pin of the Month Club. Truly appreciate all of those things. Thank you. All right, let's take a little stroll into Tomorrowland. Linda from rainy Massachusetts, hello to you. Arlene says subscribe to World of Walt. Arlene, thank you for that. You can always follow on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest. Do regular posts in all of those spots with a renewed focus on short form videos in addition to all the text articles. Sandy says, do I ever go to Disneyland in Orange County, California? So I have been to Disneyland a couple times, I think 2, maybe 3. It's not something I get to do very often. The last time I was there was, I believe, 2019 for the opening of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, which was a thrill. I loved that opportunity. So not something I get to do regularly. Robert has 91 days to go. Barbara is wishing everyone a blessed 2025. Me as well. Jen, Merry Christmas to you. Janet says, gotta get t-shirts soon. So Astro Orbiter straight ahead is going to be going down for refurbishment as well. So pretty typical for Disney to take attractions down in the new year. You get past the Christmas rush, crowds are down, kids are back at school, and there's not as much pressure to have the capacity that Disney really needs in full force during the busiest time of the year between Christmas and New Year's. Susan, Happy New Year to you. Robert is doing People Mover chant. So let's check out the People Mover. I could use some people moving here. Beryl has 3 weeks to go. Beryl, nice to see you. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas. Thank you for all that you do at World of Walt. Greg, happy Saturday. Greg says, doesn't look too bad. Main Street was definitely packed. That is for sure. But this is often a key test for me is what does the wait time look like for the People Mover? If there's a relatively small line, it means, well, there's a small line. But I think it sort of suggests that the crowds are not crazy. Excuse me. Mitchell's given a yay to the Wedway. Sometimes I still call it the Wedway People Mover. WED was a company, Walter Elias Disney. And Disney actually did have an organization that was designed to sell People Mover transportation systems. I think they made one sale. It's too bad it didn't really catch on. Robert asked if the new Polynesian Hotel opened. Yes, so the Island Tower is now open. It opened on December 17th. And I've heard very good reviews. It's got amazing views of the Magic Kingdom. So I think it's primarily designed for Disney DVC members, if I understand correctly, although you can pay a rack rate, which is very high. I think we're talking north of $1,000 a night. Or you could rent DVC points. Okay, so this doesn't look too crazy to me. I see that people are not going up on the speed ramp right now, but I do see the People Mover is operating. So I'm going to give it a go. Okay, but I'm, I think, not entering in the right spot. Susan says, paging Mr. Herb. That's funny. Cast member might be adjusting the line a little bit, like actually shortening the queue a tad. Janine's a People Mover fan. Matthew, hello to you. Happy Saturday. Michael's going to be at Shades of Green in a few weeks. Michael, thank you to you or your family member who serves or did serve. Arlene says, can't wait to be here again. It's a favorite place. I do feel really fortunate, really blessed that I have an opportunity to come to the parks each week. I love sharing that fun with you, so thank you for being here. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments. It's all a big encouragement to me, so thank you. People Mover, sponsored by Enterprise Rent-A-Car. And Tron Light Cycle Run also sponsored by Enterprise Rent-A-Car. The nice people at Enterprise must be doing okay. Barrel's a People Mover fan. Susan as well. Ted, hello to you in cold Chicago. Happy to bring you a little bit of Disney sunshine. 72 degrees, a beautiful day. On the way to 78. It's going to be a really nice day. Carol's a People Mover person. Amy Beth is a fan. Keith is doing a little singing today. People Mover board an elevated train for a scenic tour around Tomorrowland featuring twinkling landscapes, dark tunnels, and unique views of exciting local destinations. Pam, good morning to you in Kentucky. Arlene said she could stay on the People Mover for 6 round trips. I could probably hang out there for a while too. Mike, it's good to see you. Thank you for being here, and happy post-Christmas, Happy New Year. Kim, hello to you in South France. Thanks for spending a bit of your Saturday afternoon with me. It's nice to see you. I love hearing where people are from. I'm always thankful for folks from all corners of the world joining. Nice view of Tron Light Cycle Run here.
Legs and other appendages inside your car, and please supervise younger beings. Stay clear of the doors, which will open and close automatically. Enjoy your journey.
Michael says a relaxing break with a beautiful view. Pam's a People Mover fan. I think we got a lot of People Mover people here. I hope you're able to hear me okay. There's definitely a breeze, and I know sometimes the microphone picks up that noise. So my apologies if the audio is a little bit muffled. Richard, Happy New Year to you. Kathleen, another People Mover fan. Catalina, hello to you. Alice is going to try to sneak in a few days on a trip. Good for you. What?
Right here, watch your step, please.
And we're in. Keith says a beautiful day to just be carting around. I agree with you. So I think it was Diana said no wind noise. That's good. Thank you. Heather said ate at the Summer House and a cake bake shop and loved them both. I had the first opportunity to go to the Summer House on the lake at Disney Springs. Really nice meal. Very much enjoyed it. I have not yet been to the cake bake shop. Welcome to the period of time in our history where cake is $20 a slice. Gwen says we got great views.
Stay clear of the doors, which will open.
Stacy, hello to you in Michigan. It's nice to see you.
Enjoy your journey. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo.
Normally I don't talk on attractions, but this is one where everybody's talking. And it's sort of
This is the TTA Blue Line, non-stop service around Tomorrowland.
Mark, hello to you.
Greetings, intergalactic
And
travelers.
it says, Pit of the Month is on the way. Going to be there in a few days. I hope that you enjoy it.
I'm Pilot 5, your guide aboard this highway in the sky. The absolute best way to see Tomorrowland. My stars, is there ever lots to see? From spacecraft to monster lives, there's really nothing like today in Tomorrowland.
For your safety,
Broadcasting 2025. Can't wait.
Or gravity polarizers, please do not take flight while on board. Thank you.
Looks like we have a little photo op Stitch based down here. That's nice.
The next station is
Space is not being used very much.
And Star Trek.
Mitchell, thanks for the link to the store.
Green and red line.
Don't worry, your express train keeps on rolling.
Love the view of the castle here. It's
Two
beautiful.
of my favorite spots.
Welcome to Progress City.
First up, Progress City. Walt Disney's amazing dream for a community of tomorrow. Did you know Progress City inspired Epcot and a lot of the visionary ideas throughout Walt Disney World? Look, there's even a tiny people mover. I wonder if that means there's a tiny Borak. On your right is Star Traders, home to the greatest goods in the galaxy. Except actual stars. Those are on the side.
Ronnie says, time to relax.
Now approaching Thailand Speedway.
It's windy.
I love a good surf.
Like I said, that's only a portion of the model for Epcot and Progress City. You're right. I think the actual model is several times larger, which is kind of amazing because it's already a huge model on its own. Robert, I don't think I saw my house in Progress City. That would be nice, though.
Attention all visitors from Galaxy N31. Please keep forward-facing
Jen, hello to you in
vehicles under
Canada.
oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
Becky, thanks for being here. Keith feels the need for a breeze. Heather says, hello to the view of Tron. It is a good one right here. Welcome to Space Mountain.
This is Starport 75.
Or as we locals call it, Space Rim. Our high-speed rocket port to distant deep space
Looks
destinations.
like the lights are on in Space Mountain. Always a treat when this happens. You can see what Space Mountain looks like. Very cool. Can look up at the ceiling. Gonna get some nice views of Space Mountain with the lights on. Very cool. Welcome to Spaceport 75.
Wash over you at the most refreshing retreat in the galaxy, the Coral Rooms of Pisces 7. You H2O it to yourself. Book today.
Jen asked if I go live every Saturday. Yes, for the most part, every Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern, I am live. Facebook does not do a great job at notifying folks, so you can always head over to facebook.com/worldofwalt and check out the live broadcast. Welcome to Space Mountain with the lights on. You can see how compact the design is of the ride track inside Space Mountain. Always amazed to see what this looks like with the lights on. Janine's looking for a November trip. Gwen says she needs to train before each trip. I get that.
Paging Mr. Morrow, Mr. Tom Morrow, please contact Mr. Johnson in the control tower to confirm your flight to the moon. Thank you.
Heather says don't ruin it with real cheese. I think talking about the cheese on the Mickey pretzel maybe.
Attention travelers, your journey has been temporarily delayed. For your safety, please remain seated. Thank you.
So Space Mountain is taking a pause,
Thank you.
and People Mover is taking a pause. That'll give us a chance to check out the line for Tron Light Cycle Run. You can see the speeders going by. think that message says we're getting ready to go. Hey Char, good morning to you from rural Northern California. Thank you for spending some of your Saturday morning in California with us here. Keith is on a roll. The future is bright. Gotta wear shades. All right, that was not a very long stop while you're on the People Mover, but that's fine. Enjoying the attraction very much. Amy, we're going back to the future.
To your right is the Stroll, our celestial symbol of
Base Mountain is down, as we saw.
Hop aboard and launch high above Tomorrowland.
It's interesting when you see Space Mountain like that. Normally there's just a stream of people heading in. Nice view of the Contemporary beyond the trees. Keith, good morning to you.
The next station is Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress.
As usual, we'll keep moving ahead, and so does the carousel. Like progress itself, this theater never stops, inspiring new generations to dream of a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Marta, hello to you in sunny Ohio. Glad you're having a sunny day. Welcome to the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. Seems like we're taking a little bit of a slowdown here on the People Mover. Rhonda from Iowa, nice to see you. Amy Beth says, love seeing the inside of Space Mountain with the lights on. That is very fascinating, I agree. Emily says, favorite resort on property. Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't know if I have a favorite one. I do like the Art of Animation a lot because it's got access to the Skyliner and a good food court at a good price. I have not yet stayed at the Hollywood Center.
Affirmative. We're with it, Buzz. You can count on us.
Favorite hidden Mickey on the lady's belt buckle there. Always fun to look down into Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin. Lexi, good morning to you. I hope you have a wonderful New Year as well. Lisa's always here during the cold spell. Oh yeah, we did have some chilly weather here in Florida, but it's nice and warm now.
Now approaching Monsters Incorporated Laugh Floor.
Mike Wazowski has brought in some real monsters of comedy. Whether you have
Beautiful
one
view of the
eye or
castle.
nine, take the time to see this show.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Transit Authority Station.
My fellow sentient life forms, our People Mover journey has nearly come full orbit. Thanks for riding with us. It's been a pleasure.
This is
to
an
have
Art of
you.
Animation fan.
And even though we're concluding, this is always my favorite part. Because now is the
Don,
time.
hello to you
Now
in
is
Two
the
Rivers,
best
Alaska. Thanks for spending some of your early Saturday morning with us. Happy to send you a little bit of Disney and Florida sunshine and warmth your way. We're at 72 degrees here, on the way up to 78. Judy said we should become a galactic hero. I did a short form video on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Pinterest on how to hit the high score in Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin. That was a fun video to do, showing 3 targets which are very high scoring. So you might do a search at World of Walt or on social media for World of Walt Buzz Lightyear and check that out. Bruce says more like the people crawl. We definitely had a leisurely trip here on the People Mover, but it's fun. Emily said, stayed at Port Orleans Riverside in October and fell in love. I do love the feel of that resort. It's great. Bill, good morning to you and Happy New Year. HR said the last time that a split stay. That's kind of fun. You get to check out 2 different resorts. Tim is watching from Georgia. I had a great Christmas. I hope you did as well. Greg says Caribbean Beach Resort is a favorite. Love to hear what your favorite resort is. Carol's got some rain in North Carolina. Bill is rainy and gloomy in Pennsylvania. Sue, it's 72 and humid in Ocala. Jenny says, how crazy crowded is it? It's pretty crowded. You can see that there's an extended queue for the people mover, even though it does move pretty quickly. But when the people mover queue gets long, you know it's busy. Let's actually check out what the standby wait time looks for Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. And then we're going to take a little stroll over through Fantasyland. 30-minute standby for Buzz Lightyear. That's not so bad. The fact that Space Mountain is down, though, probably means that other attractions are getting a lot more folks because it is not taking care of some people. Lisa says, have to stay at a resort where she can take the Skyliner. So I did stay at Art of Animation. I think it was maybe last year, Christmastime, maybe the year before, just for a day or two. And it was a lot of fun. The Skyliner's a great way to get back and forth, especially if you're making your way over to Hollywood Studios or Epcot. It's a fun ride. And if you want to take a trip back to your resort during the day to sort of relax a little bit, you could do that. Richard's a beach club fan. I think it was Robert was talking about the Treehouse Villas in Fort Wilderness. Very cool. Marianne says, wishes she were here. Misses Disney during the holidays. TTA is a favorite. Hi, Ron. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here on the live broadcast. Michael loves the Treehouse Villas. Lisa is a Carousel of Progress fan. Josh is heading to Disneyland. First time since he was a kid. I hope you have a great visit there. Disneyland feels the same and different from Walt Disney World to me in the couple times I've been there. It definitely feels more intimate. It's just not as big and spread out. And it's just a little bit of mind-blowing for a lifetime Disney World person like me to go to Disneyland and see that you can walk out of Disneyland and just walk across the Esplanade a few steps and all of a sudden you're at Disney's California Adventure. It's wild. The downtown Disney area, as it's still called there, is connected between the two of them. So it's a very, very nice use of the very limited space that they've got. Jim's a boardwalk fan. Keith says the stage on the right never seems to be used. Not so much, actually. And part of it, I think, is just because it is hot. You are out in the sun. I have seen dance parties, especially at party events, after hour ticket events. Jody, hello to you. Connie, hello, welcome. Ron says, looks like a beautiful day here at the Magic Kingdom. It is a very nice day. 72 degrees, you can see we've got clear blue skies. A little bit of a breeze, which makes it nice. Jim says, looking forward to staying at the Riviera in January. Very nice. Sharon from NOLA, New Orleans, Louisiana. Elmer says, loves Walt's apartment in Disneyland. That is definitely a part of Disney lore and history. Okay, it's Tomorrowland Speedway, 30 minutes. That's not so crazy. Susan says, loves the walks, and thank you. Susan, I appreciate your being here. It's more fun to share it with others. Daniela, hello to you. Carol's a Pop Century person. Jennifer, hello to you in Denver. Keith asks if it's time for a shameless plug. Keith, you win the award, My Undying Appreciation, not just for prompting the shameless plug, but for all your fun comments. I'm really enjoying them. I think you must be like a human jukebox. You've got a lot of songs in your head. But Keith, this one's for you. If you or anyone you know would like a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every single month, check out pinofmonthclub.com. Mitchell, thank you as always for putting the link over to the World of Walt store, where you can get hooked up to the Pin of the Month Club or to the Magical Countdown calendar or to the t-shirt shop. Let's go over here and see if we can just enjoy the teacups for a moment. Looks like they're getting ready to go anyway. Ruth says she likes shades of green, so that is a resort I have never stepped foot on, because that is for exclusive use of military members and the family. Maybe someday I'll get a chance. Looks like it is almost time to go. Janet says, looks like the park is quite busy. Thank you for the walk. It's my pleasure. Ted asked, how long have I lived in Florida and how long have I been doing videos? I'm actually a native of Florida, but I lived in the north for quite a while. Moved back here in 2006. And I've been doing Facebook Live videos for just about as long as Facebook Live has been out. I think it's probably upwards of 8 years now, maybe 10 years. Good long time. It's always fun. Alan says, always planning a trip in his mind. That's a fun thing to do. Chris says, thanks for another year of Saturday streams. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. It's very nice. Looks like the last person is exiting here. Won't be long now. See cast members conferring. Gina asks if I'm going to do 2 broadcasts today. Gina, yes, that is the plan. I am planning to stay for the noon presentation of the Once Upon a Christmastime parade. I think that's what it's called. The Christmas parade. So, assuming my battery on my phone recharges as expected, I'll look for a second broadcast today at noon Eastern. Looking forward to seeing the parade myself. Alright, here we go. Richard, we have 72 degrees on the way up to 78. It's a beautiful day. Kim now lives in Georgia since Hurricane Katrina. Yes, I understand. Lori says, do I ever go on a Disney cruise? It is one of my favorite things to do. I'm very happy that you get to check out the treasure. I hope to be able to do that as well. Keith, you are going to get a double dose of Herb today. Sue, thank you for being here. Oh, Judy's getting dizzy. Just hold on to your seat. Chris asked if the 3 o'clock parade is at noon. Indeed it is. Robert, don't get sick on us. Asked if I'm going to do a walkabout on New Year's Eve. I will next Saturday. Is that the 31st maybe? I don't know. Actually, the 31st I think is a Tuesday. So I am planning to do a broadcast next Saturday. I don't know if I'll do one on New Year's Eve. All right, that was fun. Time for a quick spin on the teacups. Always interesting to see what the standby wait time looks like at the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, so let's go check that out. Tanya likes watching the teacups. It's fun thing to do. Oh my. So I've just noticed that this is the line for the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. You can see it snaking all the way on the outside and around. I don't even know where it begins. Cindy's looking forward to a parade. Me too. Christmas parade's a great one. It's got so many iconic performances in it. You got the toy soldiers, you got the reindeer, you got Mickey and Minnie, you got Santa at the end, which, you know, he's probably tired out right now. He's had a busy few days. Tanya says, can't wait for the parade and the double dose. I'm happy to bring it to you. Actually purchased a new battery charger to connect up with my new phone. My old battery charger did not work with my new phone. So thank you, Amazon, for being so speedy with delivery. Jean, Merry Christmas to you in Southeast Louisiana. Happy New Year's to you. Keith, 4-course tea party. That sounds like fun. I love fine dining. I don't always have the budget for it, but I love it when I can try it. All right, standby wait time for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is a very healthy 85 minutes. 85 minutes. Chris, quick poll. Would you stand in that line for the mine train? That's a very interesting question. So I'd like to know the answer to that as well. Would you wait 85 minutes to go on the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train? Brandy, hello to you. Robert, Happy New Year to you. Susan, Happy New Year to you as well. I'm in a bubble storm. All right, the castle's looking beautiful, as always. Cindy says no. Bob says no to the 85-minute wait for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Barbara has reservations for Thanksgiving 2025. Marie says max wait time is 30 minutes. Kathleen's a nope. 85 minutes is a very long time to wait. HR says not really worth more than 40. Rena says no to the 85-minute wait time. Phil's a no as well. Seems to be the general consensus. A lot of us here would not wait. And I think it depends on your situation. If this is your once-in-a-lifetime trip, and that's the thing you really want to do, you'll wait. But if you have the blessing to be able to come more often, then yeah, maybe you just bypass it. Or, even better, do it very first thing in the morning, or very last thing at night. Karen's a no. Linda's max wait time 20 minutes. John is a no. Tracy said waited an hour once for the safari back in the paper fast pass days.
Oh, it's still ready. Thank you, sir.
Ruth is no to 85. And Gerald, you're making me hungry with tater tots at Friar's Nook. Brian says 85 minutes is, I think it was Brian, like sitting through a full movie. That's true. Shelley said 85 minutes is a lot for a short ride. I agree with you. Chris would not as well. Tanya says, nope, too long. So I know I don't always get to see all of the comments, but it seems like everybody's a no. I haven't seen any yeses for waiting 85 minutes. Standby wait time for Peter Pan's flight, 70 minutes. Although Peter Pan usually has a pretty long wait. You can actually see the line for It's a Small World stretching outside the building, which is a very unusual thing. And a 45-minute wait time, that's a long time for Space Mountain. Ryan's asking about the weather here at Walt Disney World. It is 72 degrees on the way up to 78. It is a gorgeous day. Humidity is down by Florida standards. And the park feels crowded. There are certain spots where things seem a little bit open, but yeah, there are a lot of people here. I have not seen this level of crowd in quite a while. And it makes sense. We are in the busiest week of the year here between Christmas and New Year's. Lots of people have their vacation time. kids are out of school. It is a popular place to be. Brenda asked if I've done a video on Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I have been on the attraction a couple times. I don't know if I actually did a video of it. I think I did. I think I did do a live broadcast from Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So you might be able to head over to facebook.com/worldofwalt or youtube.com/worldofwalt.com and do a search for Tiana, and you may just get a broadcast there. Susan does not have blue skies in South Florida. Robert says he feels the Dole Whip calling. That would be good for today. It is definitely still warm enough for a Dole Whip, but even temperatures in the 40s are probably still good for a Dole Whip. Wow, check out this line, the Haunted Mansion. I think it's 50 minutes if my eyes do not deceive me. 60 minutes, I don't know, 50, I think it's at 50. You can see this queue for the Haunted Mansion stretching in and out well beyond the typical entrance. Marcelo, hello to you. This area of Liberty Square smells very good. Marie said, didn't win the Mega Millions and no Club 33. That's sad. I'm still waiting to meet someone who is a Club 33 member so they can sneak me in their suitcase. Something that I would like to do sometime. So if you or anyone you know is a Club 33 member, and you want to make my day, get your people in touch with my people. We'll work out. We'll have lunch. Jim says, would not wait for the Haunted Mansion. Wow, this is the end of the line for the Haunted Mansion right here. Well past the entrance to the Liberty Bell riverboat. That's pretty amazing. File this under, you know it's busy when. Robert says, how do you become a Club 33 member? Robert, step number 1 is get rich. Step number 2 is pay something like, I don't know, tens of thousands of dollars in initial. Thousands of dollars a year. So Club 33 is an extremely exclusive club for the well-heeled who get private restaurants and lounges at the Disneyland and Walt Disney World resorts. It's a very exclusive. Disneyland has a long wait list to get in. Disney World, I'm not so sure, but very expensive, very exclusive. And if you happen to have the means, I highly recommend it. But that is well past what I can afford, spending $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 just to get in the door. I'm not even sure if that's the right price. Thousands of dollars a year. And then you got to buy whatever you do when you go in there. You want to get a drink or you want to have a meal, got to pay for that as well. Fun to see the Liberty Bell traveling the rivers of America, which is not long for this world. Won't be too much longer before this section of Frontierland is undergoing a major transformation to the Cars attractions. Maria, hello to you. Chris says, also file under, that's ridiculously long. Brian says, who's going to buy the steamboat? I don't know. I hope that Disney can do something with the Liberty Bell. It is a beautiful ship, although it is designed just to work here in the very calm waters of the rivers of America. It actually is tied to a track, so probably does not have a whole lot of safety and steering features that a boat on the open waters would need. But there is a way for the Liberty Bell to make it out to the Seven Seas Lagoon. There is a connecting riverway. If you do a Google Maps of Walt Disney World Magic Kingdom, you can see it from the air. So it's a way for them to be able to get the Liberty Bell out to dry dock. So I think there's a possibility it could be put to use on the Seven Seas Lagoon if its safety and navigation features are up to the task. HR said last time she checked, $25,000 to get into Club 33. Thank you for that. I was wondering. And then I believe it's $7,000. Several $1,000s a year, and that's you got to pay when you go in. So it is not a cheap undertaking. We'll take a few more steps here into Frontierland before we wrap up the traditional Saturday morning video. But please stay tuned. I am planning to do a second video today at noon Eastern time of the very merry Christmas parade. I think the Once Upon a Christmastime parade. You can actually see the cast members are already putting up the stanchions here. Getting ready. Won't be long now. Well, okay, it's going to be an hour. It's a little bit long, but won't be super long. You can see the former shooting gallery is closed down to be transformed into a DVC member lounge.
I was really there when it happened. They overfixed the room.
It is a gorgeous day here. Jim says, how about a broadcast from Tom Sawyer's Island before it closes? That's a possibility. I actually did do a video from the Lily Bell riverboat, but it was a very warm day and my phone overheated and I lost the video. Not fun. All right, everybody, that is going to wrap it up today from a very busy Magic Kingdom in this busiest week of the year between Christmas and New Year's. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the shares. It's always fun to chat with you, and I appreciate your spending a bit of your Saturday or checking out the rebroadcast of this live video on Facebook or YouTube. And if you would like to check out the Once Upon a Christmastime parade, I will be going live again in about an hour, and look forward to sharing that parade with you as well. I have not seen that in a bit. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I think some of the soundtrack has changed to feature more Disney-owned songs, which makes sense. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining me this past year. I truly appreciate it. It's what makes this fun. It's why I keep doing it, because you're here. So thank you. Until next time, which is at noon, God bless.
Guys, there's another bear.